Hi everybody and welcome. So it looks like we're live. I think the audio is running. Yeah, that sounds good. So I hope you guys are having a good day. Obviously we didn't have really the sniping hour because the VCA got sold out. So there we are, that was easily done. So that's great, right? Fantastic. As I said, the title of this video is Epic Axion Momentum Staking Auctions and Launch. So Axion Launchpad. So looking really good. Obviously the price is not going where we quite thought it would at this stage, but everything else is running like clockwork. I think obviously also the auctions, the incentives are so good that obviously a lot of people are picking up the Axion in those auctions. So there we are. So let's have a quick look at a few things. We've got John Atkins in the house. Hi, Suitman. Another great VCA. Sure was. John Robinson also. Hi, John. Yes, the extra day for OTC liquid providers seems to have helped to also sell out the VCA. Yeah, so the special bonus for 6% for 350 days or up to 20% for 15.2 years or 5,555 days has been extended by a day. Yesterday we suggested that it was going to close, and it was, but because of the liquidity provision, they enabled those bonuses to be captured, and people staked those liquidity bonuses and payments for the providing over-the-counter liquidity, which was very important for Axion early on. And so yeah, they've got to another day, so that means that everybody gets another day, and so this auction here also, this VCA also will qualify for staking, that people can stake tomorrow. So you can still stake tomorrow. Obviously just getting in today's auction was pretty crucial, so that got sold out pretty thick and fast, and that was pretty exciting. So good observations there from John. Hi, Superman, says John Robinson, good to see you. And hi John, yes, I did read that. You could be right, John Robinson. I am one of them, but bought some extra instead and haven't staked yet. Maybe I'll keep this stake liquid as Punky advised. And John Atkins, 100% max to get the wrap Bitcoin, says John. And I did provide early liquidity, but chose to get all mine back in 3 months. So very nice. Congratulations to both of you. Pretty solid investors there. So pretty cool. Obviously, we've got 5 minutes to go on this VCA, VCA number 25. And so I think it's 25, yeah. And so we've got 500 million, $138,530, and what we got there, 32.4 ETH versus 32.5. That moves around a bit with the price of Axion. Axion at the moment is 0.00272 US cents, and we've got the total bid $125,558 versus $125,936 at the moment, but that has moved around and so forth. So that's on there. Obviously, if we go to the Axion Today dashboard, we can see that actually it's slightly lower, so it actually shows red being oversold. Now look at this rate. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. So congratulations to John and John if you got on this one. 15.3 million Axion per Ethereum, and that is mind-blowing stuff. I really will struggle to see whether we'll see this for much longer. I thought maybe 1 or 2 days, but maybe we've had a few days of setting record levels, but really going to be interesting to see how long that actually lasts, and people in the future, well obviously if the price goes up we'll get less per ETH. So this is the golden period. I think the golden eggs are being laid, and for those who are picking them up right now, very cool indeed. Now what's the other exciting thing? Axion's really about stakers, long-term stakers getting most of the benefit, and you can see it here today. Another day we had the VCA back-to-back. We had the mega VCA yesterday, which was very successful. We sell almost 1.5 billion. I think it was 145 or something billion. Axion was sold. That's really great, and it's dramatically reduced the mega auction for next week. And today we got paid 2.16 wrap Bitcoin. 2.54 was actually bought with the Ethereum. That's 85% of Ethereum goes back to stakers, 10% goes back to the bidders. So congratulations to the bidders. You also picked up, not only are you going to pick up 15.3 million Axion per ETH, but you also picked up 10% wrap Bitcoin back. You guys must be laughing. I'm sure in the future you will be laughing yourself silly, and because Axion, its momentum is looking really good, and the auctions are looking great, staking's looking great. The Axion's launchpad's looking great, so all the fundamentals are looking great, and as we keep saying in this channel, the price will eventually get there. People wanting to find a really good investment place rather than your meme coin or your pump and dumpers. this is a place to be. Certainly one of the best options out there. And like I say, it's a staking token. Share price is involved, and that actually helps with the compound interest calculations. And we have a very smart team in place. So smart, in fact, they're going to develop Axion 3.0, which is actually going to be a unique and a rare solution to dealing, in fact, basically a unique solution to dealing with the high gas fees on Ethereum, making Axion really special in the crypto land. So not only is it a great investment place to get those wrap Bitcoin divs, Axion divs, but really is quite special. We're going to be we've got a team that's going to tackle those gas fees. We've got a strategy team that's going to tackle the inflation and deflation strategies over time to get the maximum value. So pretty awesome. And all the meantime, you're earning wrap Bitcoin and Axion, and you're getting airdrops and IEO opportunities into other tokens, and they're not just tokens, but they're strategic partners as well. Very cool. And on the Trust Swap platform, so a big deal there. That's just touch of the iceberg, or top of the iceberg for all the things that are coming. Anyway, we're down to 1 minute 40. We're just counting this down. We've obviously got a regular auction starting, and it looks, it's got actually 224 million in it. The 16th of May, and that's actually got quite a few penalties in there. So 24,692 penalties. That's interesting. Someone must have done that yesterday, and that's rolled into this. So it's actually quite a decent regular auction. And these have been going like hotcakes, these regular auctions. Obviously, if you want to get a 10% bonus, you can hit the link below for this. Get a 10% bonus of Axion on top of these awesome rates. It'll probably start pretty close to this 15.3. We'll see if it holds there over the 24 hours, of course, because the market price does impact that auction price. But you could potentially get up to 10% discount on the market, as well as a 10% bonus by using the referral link below. So there we are. Also, the staking period is 60 days for regular auction, so it's a bit lower as well than a venture capital auction, which is a minimum 120 days. But obviously, Axion really is a long-term staking token to get those 8% minimum inflation, plus all those sweet Axion and wrap Bitcoin divs and airdrops now. That's all new. Axion's evolving, getting bigger. Our rewards are getting bigger for max share stakers, and you can see that in the momentum that we've had in our auctions and in staking. So there we are. We've just got 18 seconds to go. We're just counting it down. Let's see who's in the house. Hey, we've got a few extra people there. I'll say hello to a lot of them once the auction finishes. We're going to start this regular auction pretty shortly. And there we are. So pretty cool. I'll just close that down. And let's close over here. So we're just going to 2.16. We're just counting that up. 1 second ago, we just finished, folks. So there we are. Those are the final numbers. 32.4 ETH, 500 million Axion available. And what else we got there? Uniswap rate just under 14 million, but the actual rate that people got 15.3 million. So congratulations to John on that. Whoever else got into the auction, that's a really stellar event there for sure. Let's go in here. So we're going to wait for the new auction to reset. So it's going to be auction day 184 is going to start, regular auction, and like I say, it's got over 220 million Axion up for grabs. And you can also get a 10% bonus for that. Oh, look at that. A whale just staked 50 million for max share, folks. Shark, that's amazing. So there we are. There's big stuff's going on. Just as we're speaking, talking about momentum, there you see a big whale stake 50 million Axion for 15.2 years. All right, let's get into the chat there a bit while we wait for the auction to reset. And how are we going here? I did John Robinson. I spread across 18 months for 0001, which was a great deal in hindsight. Absolutely, John. And Patricia, hi everybody. John, I'm 100% staked too. I did a stake for 555 a few hours ago, and yeah, very clever move there, Patricia. I saw your comment about that. John Atkins, yes, mine wasn't such a good deal. Hi Patricia, good job to have 100% staked. I was two until a few hours ago, and so nice moves there from within the community. Patricia said, John Robinson, why did Punky say to have liquid? Your shares, your voice extended one more day. Absolutely. So don't forget that final day has just started. We'll just refresh this page. We'll get open to the new auctions probably started. There we are. There we are. 224 million and 690,000, $62,253. We need 14.46 ETH to sell out, and it's been selling like hotcakes. We are starting with 15.3 million, just like the previous VCA, but will it stand over the next 24 hours? We'll watch that out. You do get a 10% discount in the auction price if it doesn't get sold out. Plus, you get you get a 10% bonus if you use the referral link below or any referral link, and you can get it like that. So pretty neat there. Now you can also self-refer. If you want to self-refer yourself using 2 addresses, you can do that as well. All right, so that's the numbers that we've got there. Let's quickly go to the chat and see what's going on. And there again, Patricia's doing the spelling thing again. It's because you're multitasking again, Patricia, and that's the way it goes. John Robinson, Patricia, take a look at Punkonomics videos for different size investors. He recommends to have a combination of max stake and short stakes, not liquid actually. 180, 350, 530. Yeah, so that'd be the case. You're always good to have a little bit of liquid in there. I'm in that camp. I spelled stake. Haha, I see. Right, that's funny. I wish I had a stake little symbol. But Robbie Davidson, hey Robbie, hey, good to see you, Robbie. Very cool indeed. And we're going to wait to see whether we get some early opening hour sniping in today's regular auction after another sellout VCA, standard VCA, we call it, 500 million sold. And it was good to see John pick up some of those. Historic rate again, obviously over 15 million per ETH, fantastic. Plus 10% wrap Bitcoin, mind blown. That's the way it goes. Thanks, John Robinson. I can do that. Some shorter stakes. And Patricia says hi, Robbie. Robbie's hi, Patricia. So those are both Axion Today hosts, so it's great to have them on this live stream. Nice VCA, great weekend too. It was. Well, the weather here was perfect. Blue skies. It's getting a little bit colder, but man, it was terrific weather as well. John Robinson, hey Robbie. Hey Robbie, hey Superman. Thanks for all the great daily videos, all these Axion things. Hey, it's a pleasure, Robbie. And Securitant, Sleepy Connect, and more. Hey, there's so much coming in Axion. If you are new to Axion, just learn as much as you can. We've got so many products coming, so many valuable assets coming. Really is an investment hub for serious long-term investors, and the rewards go to those people. Very cool indeed, very unique in the marketplace, and very different from a lot of other staking tokens that use a share rate. So very cool. Securitan's finally passed my KFC. Yay! Well done, John. Not sure whether that gave you some access to get those things, but let us know in the chat if you actually ended up somehow getting the IEO as well. You got the KYC, but did you get the IEO? John Atkins, oh, I missed the launch. Oh, I see. Right, just read that one. Sorry about that. So that's unfortunate, but you got your KYC done. So hopefully on TrustSwap that applies, that you get your TrustSwap. You can basically, if we get another airdrop or IEO through TrustSwap, which I imagine we will, then that would probably be the preferred launch pad, as my guess. But we'll see. It may not necessarily, depends on the partner. But Punky did say in his new videos, if you haven't seen Punkonomics videos, he's got a whole series of videos about everything from share rates to staking strategies to deflation, inflation, all those sort of things. A whole professional series, very nicely done in a studio. And so check that on Punkonomics. It is on this channel. You can go check that out. But obviously he's also talking about, what was he talking about? Talking about so just all the benefits, I guess, for long-term staking is really the ultimate conversation that he had on those. So very cool. And Securitant, Sleepy, it's going well. Hey, KFC is the best to pass into your mouth. KFC is the best. Yeah, nice one. Cheers for that. KFC. I didn't actually have KFC. When I said I was going to go out and have KFC for dinner, I didn't actually have KFC. I think I actually got some butter chicken. I had Indian food instead. That was quite hilarious. I did pass KFC, but it was packed. KFC, this car's all the way outside of the KFC, so missed that one. Right, so we're waiting for that to start up. Let's go have a check out some of the stats while we're waiting for some ETH to come in there. Now, the team did have move 3 billion Axion out of the team wallet, and they moved that for payments. So it's going to be used for some sort of future payments. So that was the case. And anyway, and we do have another whale that was out at the moment, 6184. I'm redoing my thing, so they got 1 billion liquids, so that sort of explains why liquids jumped to 45.36. If you remember yesterday, it was at 42.5 or something, so that's why it's pretty much jumped. But that also means that we've actually had probably more staking, so this number is actually should be big, so it should be even bigger if it wasn't for the staking. Look, there's another 20 million for 555 days, 6 million for 555 days, 42 million for 555 days, 18.39 million for 555 days, and what else? 24.8 million for 555 days, 7 million for 3634 days. So you can see that it's going fun. Really cool. People are smart, man. They're getting onto the max share stuff, getting as many shares as they can with the special bonus. Remember, today's the last day, so you got the remaining 23 hours or so to get that last one there. So we've got 273.4 billion staked, 45.3 million liquid, but that includes 3 billion from the team's wallet sitting outside the contract, so it wouldn't be included in this calculation. And you got 228 billion stakes. So if we took out the 3 billion, we're really at 42.3 billion liquid. Our stake says 83.36, but really that's different. You can see these numbers adjusting in real time because all those stakes we just saw coming out of the VCA. So here's all 747, 224,169 total stakes, 9.12 million stake size, 2245 average days. Now these numbers all got bigger. We've just seen all those numbers got bigger. 26.17 million market cap is the only one that's lagging, but give that some time. And 80, what have we got? 1.1482 share rate, and there we are on that one. Hey, we just got 1.2 ETH in there. Boom! Thank you, Robbie. I bet it was Robbie. Anyway, so we've got 1.2 in there out of 14.52, so we're starting off well there. Let's go back to the auction page and not miss out on that at the moment, and we'll see what happens there. Absolutely love KFC, says John Atkins. Kiwis love their KFC, says Robbie. Robbie, you know too much about Kiwis. It's a crime. It's a crime. But apparently John's in the UK, I think, and he loves the KFC. So there we are. So it's not just the Kiwis, although Kiwis love the KFC. I can't say much more than that because that's just the way it is. But there we are. All right, so we're looking pretty good there. 1.2 ETH in there already, 4,600. Remember, 80% of the Ethereum that goes into the regular auctions is used to go into Uniswap and to buy Axion. So we can, that 1.2, 80%, what that'd be about 1. So let's go on and let's have a look at the, I think I've changed my specs on there with the chart, but let's have a look at the thing. We've got it here, BF8, let me have a look here. So BF8C, 0.96 has gone on there. We've got another bid too. It's not showing up in the auction yet, but there we are. That's going to update soon. And no, it's not even on there yet, but we've had another bid go to market. You can see 3.2, so it's probably about 3.5. That's the BF8C dress, so we've had that first auction buy. So 13 million, another 44 million. This has been bought for Axion stakers. So that's really cool. Let's go back here. This is going to show up soon. Let me refresh the page. But hey, a second bid's coming in. Sometimes when you go to the market buys, you see the market buy first. And there we are, 5.2. Woohoo! We're going good, man. We only need 14.53 at the moment. And we're already up to 5.2. Very cool. We've got some more stakes there. There's the Dolphin, 4 ETH there. Very nice indeed, 4 ETH. Very cool. 1.2 ETH and 4 ETH are the two bids. Very nice. And so we're up to 5.2, $20,000, 80%, remember, out of 20,000 has been given back to stakers. 58 million Axion has been bought. Now the price, obviously Axion has just gone down just a tad per ETH on the auction price, and the Uniswap rate's gone down slightly because of those market buys helping lift the price a little bit. So the price is at 000275. So we had that. We had a little buy there, but we just had a sell of 20 million. People do watch the turn of these auctions. So if they've been wanting to sell out, they will wait till some ETH comes in from these regular auctions and sell that down. We see that quite a bit. So it might be 20 million, but that's 1.42 versus what's been bought in there. So that's just what's happening there at the moment. You see that a lot. It looks like my chart's reset as well. Not sure what's going on there, but anyway, let's not worry too much about that. So 5.2. Great start. We are climbing. Very cool indeed. And let's go back there. John Atkins, except vegetarians, of course. Patricia Sayre says, yeah, John Atkins, nothing at all on their menu. Even the mashed potatoes and the green beans have dairy and meat at KFC. Yeah. So KFC is pretty popular at the moment. And I think we can blame that on Robbie. Robbie bringing up the KFC there. And you're trying to make me have KFC for dinner. That's what you're trying to do, Robbie. So we'll see how we go. Well, that's not good. Referring to Patricia, no doubt. So there we are. So cool. So we're counting it down. We're only 11 minutes in, and we're already sold 5.2 ETH out of 14.53, and that's pretty cool. So let's have a look at that at the moment. So 5.2 times 15.3. We've already sold 80,000 Axion to these lovely people that have gone into the auction today. So that's 80 million Axion has already been picked up there. Very cool. So let's see how we're going. We're going pretty good actually. So cheers to everybody. Cheers to the auction and cheers to KFC. So yeah, that's amazing. So we actually can cheat on here. Obviously we've got, let me just update this page. This is the actual official Axion staking platform, but we often use the Axion Today dashboard because it has a bit more information. So just wait for that update. Hopefully that's updated the history here. So yesterday was pretty epic. That's a new record. Remember, for yesterday we had 32.4 ETH and 15.3 million AXN. That's the current record on ETH, and John got hold of that in the chat there. He benefited from that, so pretty epic. Obviously we've got another VCA coming up tomorrow, and that's the 17th of May. That'll be VCA 26, and we've got 500 million there, 137,000 and so forth. And then we have a regular auction on the 18th, another VCA on the 19th, then a regular auction on the 20th, and then we have the mega VCA, which is so far just over $1 billion. So that's 500 million plus whatever rolled in from the one we just had on Friday. That makes about sense. I don't see it getting much bigger than that. So just over 1 billion. That's pretty cool. 2 VCA worth there, and so we'll see how we go on that one. Very cool. That's what's coming ahead in the coming week. Meanwhile, we're about 14 minutes in, and we've already sold out 5.2, which is 80 million Axion. Plus, if you use the link in the description, you can get a 10% bonus. So if you're watching this video afterwards, I think you can consider that. As long as the auction's not sold out, very cool. We've got another 23 hours and 46 minutes, and that's the way it rolls. That's the way it rolls. So that's good. I'm going to get the calculator out there. 5.2 divided by 14.47. We like to do our maths as well. Maths live on here. We're at 36% sold at the moment, so very cool. I could have just done that pretty approximate in my head, but there we are. It's always good to get the calculator out with those precision numbers. And let's have a look down here. So not much action there. So we had that first bid here, and then the second bid here, and you can see BF8C is the auction buying address there. Not sure what's happened to my chart. It looks really crazy. Let's have a look one day. It's gone wide as well. Not sure what's going on with that. Solid. Let's go solid. Yeah, that's what we want. That's how we roll. We're going to actually do a bit of a wrap up on that. Not sure why the chart's gone all awry. What happened was, let's talk about that. Let me pull up the actual. Let me pull this up so we can have a look at the gas prices at the moment. I think that's why Uniswap did go down about an hour ago, and so that's probably impacted the DEX tools chart that we're looking at here. But it does say that we got 9.7 million in liquidity, 217,000 in a volume, which is super low. So I'm assuming this all looks fine. That's super low, and we're at 1,263 ETH in the pool versus 17.6 billion Axion in the pool. So that's pretty high. So obviously we're going to need some momentum in market to remove that. All right, so let's have a look at the gas prices. We're currently in the 50s. We got down to the 30s square at some point, and we've been in the 40s and 50s. So we've really come down. It's definitely helped our auctions. Uniswap was down. We got back down into the 30s with the Uniswap being down. That Uniswap version 2 uses about 15%. It does vary from time to time, but about 15% of all the gas you see, and that's why we're getting these high gas prices with those swaps going on. And obviously we've got version 3 out as well, and that uses probably about 3 or 4% as well. So there's some heavy users that cause a lot of the gas prices to rise really. But you can see transfers now around $4. Uniswap 2 and 3 around $25, $20 on version 2 for a swap. And if you check down a bit further, you can see that even smart contracts like in the lending area around $35 to $40 at the moment. And even Tornado Cash, remember we saw that one time, it was like $750, $1,000, $1,200. That's currently around about $200 now, with the Gwei price back in the low 50s, 40s mark. So interesting there. And you can see that we've been running down green, and we start entering into this low 42, 43, 47, 51. So we had that low period. This is when Uniswap was out for a little bit, not sure how long, but we certainly enjoy that, typically around our auction as well. So that was really nice to get that reprieve for people to enter and exit the auction at a much cheaper price. So very cool there. All right, let's go back to this one here. Well, we got another 46 million staked for 15 years. You saw that? That's pretty cool. So we're just watching it out. We're about 17 minutes into the hour. We've got 5.2 ETH there versus 14.49. Very nice. Let's go back to the activity and see some of that stuff going on. Obviously, there's that 45.9 million stake for 15 years. Very cool. What else we got there? Another one at 20 million for 15 years. 6 million 15 years. 42 million 15 years. How long are we into the hour? 18 minutes, I said, 19 minutes. So this is all from the VCA. No doubt. 18 million from as well. 15 years. 11.5 million for 15.2 years. 25 million for 15 years. That was a dolphin becoming a shark too, so that's pretty cool for them. And how we still got another almost 50 million from this whale, 15 years. Very cool. And yeah, that's where we're at pretty much. So lots of awesome stuff there. 52 million, 15 years. 33 million for 15 years. Very cool. And these are all grabbing that 20% bonus. Very nice. Some of them may not have got the notification that it's been extended for another day. But it has. So the end of today now is the final one, the 16th. Let's go. We'll check that on the. Hey, look, there's Robbie and Paul and Patricia there. So we'll shout out to them in the chat there, and we'll scroll back down here. So that's where we're at the moment. We've got about 19 minutes down. Now let's have a look. We've got 107 billion max staked for 15.2 years. So if you're new to Axion, this is a huge deal. A very serious investor class in Axion, staking for that long. And they do that to get wrapped Bitcoin divs, but they also get Axion accumulated in the contracts as well. Axion Bitcoin divs are paid in real time, and we have those 4 times a week. So very cool. Staked, and obviously we've got the stakes paid. 107 wrapped Bitcoins been paid to stakers so far, and 25 VCAs. Pretty epic. And that is what's that? $5.3 million at current Bitcoin prices, and obviously cashed out 75.5. Is 3.7 million has been cashed out. So Axion people are definitely accumulating some nice wealth there. All right, so that's where we are there. Let's go back to the chat here, and we'll go to the announcements, and we'll check out, see whether any announcements came out today. Hey, if you're new to the channel or just come on, welcome. Please subscribe, like, share, hit the bell for notifications, and of course, leave some comments in the chat if you've got anything to say, or just say hello. That'd be great too. All right, so you can see the liquidity replenishment came in. OTC distribution was sent out. We're sending out your Shares Your Voice event for one more day. So this is the big thing where you get up to 20% more, and it's extended one more day to give the liquidity providers, the participants, the chance to capitalize on the event bonus. So that's really cool. You can still get that today. You've got the rest about 23 hours and 20 minutes to go or so. You can get that bonus. It's up to 20% per year bonus on your basic shares. So very cool. Yeah, and obviously you would have got the sleepy airdrop in your MetaMask. You just have to make sure that you add in the smart the Binance Chain Smart Network RPC into your MetaMask. You basically just go to the top of your MetaMask and you have to add in the right details. So to make sure you put in the correct ones, very important that you have the right network addresses in there. Man, sometimes it's funny when you're trying to think about what you're actually trying to say there. But yeah, I'm just having a look here. So yeah, you need to put in the smart chain, and it's got particular details that you need. I said Patricia was going to do it yesterday, so there we are. And yeah, don't forget to see Punkonomics videos as well. It's got a whole series of videos coming on there, so you can check that out as well. Very cool. All right, so I think that's it. Once again, the big news was that your Shares Your Voice has come out. Also, the liquidity providers got paid their payments for this providing liquidity, and not only that, but yeah, that's pretty much it. What I was going to say. So let's go back to the auction here. I got some more Bitcoin bids going in there. What's that? Yeah, okay. All right, so looking good. Let's go back in here. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Robbie says, let's see how long it takes before Superman gets some KFC. You're so bad. You're so bad. I think you will get it in the next day or so. Yeah, you're a mind control. You're using that mind control. You probably did a course online about mind control. And yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Shallow Hal? Shallow Hal. And he sees, what does he see? He sees he only is attracted to beautiful women. He's not. He's because and then the guy, it's a famous guy. I can't remember his name. He's a motivational speaker, big guy, about 6'6" or 7 or 8 or something, and he does the old. He's in a lift and he does mind control over him and makes him see beauty is actually the character of a person. And so now when he walks out of the elevator, everybody that's got beautiful character he sees as beautiful, and everybody that maybe not got a beautiful character he sees them as not so attractive. That's a pretty funny movie, Shallow Hell. Yeah, it's pretty good, and it's a good moral story too, to be honest. I'm just trying to think of the Tony Robinson. Tony Robinson's the big motivational speaker, but it's a bit like that. So Robbie's trying to do a Tony Robinson on me in the lift. Yeah, pretty funny. Alright, so Axion Token says, Patricia, we mentioned KFC on your channel a lot, and burritos on Axion Today channel. That's very good observation, Patricia. You're very good at your observations, I must note. Each channel has its favorite, absolutely. So burritos for yours, and obviously got a sleepy token. Maybe we might need some maybe Punky do a strategic partnership with KFC and do a KFC token airdrop as a meme coin. That'd be pretty cool. And Robert Davidson, yes, love that movie. And lol, he's my height, Tony Robinson's. Oh, is he? Wow, you're that tall. I didn't realize. I knew you were tall, but boy, he's tall, all right. He's probably definitely up in that 6'6", 6'8" mark, I would have thought. Pretty seems like that, at least 6'6", 6'5", something. But yeah, 5.2. We're going with 25 minutes in. So we haven't had a complete sellout at the stage, but that's where we're at the moment. Robbie says I'm 6'7". Wow, that's really tall. Oh, congratulations, Robbie. Maybe we should nickname you Superman. Although I think Superman was about 6'3", 6'4", so you probably consider that a bit short at 6'7". But that's pretty neat. Did you play basketball? That's probably the obvious question whenever you say someone's tall. Did you play basketball? Yeah, so we've been lucky with this gas price being lower. That's really helps with the auctions. I made a joke in Discord about Punky turning off Uniswap during the beginning and ends of auctions so that people could get in at cheap fees. It was going to be about $55 was about the entry. So let me know in the chat if that's what it costs you to get into the auction. So there we are, 35 minutes. So how are we doing? 32 minutes. No, did you play mini golf? No, did you play mini? Oh, wait a minute. Tallest person. Wait a minute. Robbie Davidson, the tallest person I've ever met. Hey, that's a nice thing, Robbie. There we are. No, did you play mini golf? We used to play mini golf for youth group. We used to do that around the bays with the old youth group, play mini golf, but haven't played that for a long time. It's one of those hit and miss things. Sometimes you do really well, and then other nights you crash out and you do terribly. So it's one of those things. What about temp and bowling? I like temp and bowling. I went to America once, and I went to Florida, and I did temp and bowling there. And what did I do? I ended up fluking, like, I think it was seven. What do you call it? Where you take all the pins out. Yeah, I ended up just fluking 7 of those almost in a row. What do you call it when you bowl everything out? I can't remember now. But yeah, 7 in a row. It was huge. My score was huge. Where was it? It was really big. 200 and something. It was really large. 200. I don't know. 225 or something. It was really big. And I wasn't even a temp and ball player. Just somehow it was always just going down the line and knocking them all out. It's a good social game, temp and bowling. Let me have a look. As Cal, you asked if I play basketball, and I said no. Do you play mini golf? Get it? Mini golf. No, I don't get that one. Patricia Steer, we call. Robbie says lol. John Atkins went over Superman's head. Yeah, I don't get it. It must be an American joke. Must be an American joke. Only the Americans get it. Maybe John got it. John got it. Yeah, so there we are. 5.2, 14.48. We're not doing too badly here. How are we doing? 34 minutes in. We call it putt golf, and we call 10-pin bowling bowling. A strike. That's it. Thanks, Patricia. It was a strike when you knock out all the pins. Gams for tail wheels. Games for tall wheels. Gams for tall wheels. I'm trying to work that one out. I say the back to all people that ask me that if they are shorter than me, tall for basketball and short for money. Ah, I get it. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, most people would be shorter than you, Robbie. I mean, most people. That'd probably be, wouldn't it be about 99 point something people be shorter than you? Now in America, you get scholarships, don't you? If you're doing well in sports and academics, you can get scholarships. Not so much outside of America. I don't think those sort of system as many other places, but definitely there are road scholarships that you can get in other countries. Road scholarships, but I don't think like full university scholarships. I think America's pretty much. I'm not aware of anywhere else that does that sort of system. But you I don't know how you qualify for those. Oh, we just jumped to 13.64 ETH. So we're just about sold out, folks. 13.64 versus 14.5. I just about missed that, for goodness sake. Yeah, let me just go to the buy. Did that make an impact? 6.75 ETH there. So that came out of the auction buy trade. 97 million Axion, and it hardly moved the price though. So we're 27.85. But that's cool. So there we are. I'm not sure what's happened to my chart. I have to reset the whole chart, I think. But look at that. So we're at 0.0027854, and that's another 6 ETH there. So that's pretty cool. So we're well in. 151 million Axion's been bought. That's 80% of the ETH. You can see that $41,760 versus 52,619. So really cool. The rate's still looking pretty attractive for people entering, 15.251. And obviously you get the auction price discount, plus you get a 10% bonus using a referral link. So that's how that works. And we've got a little bit of room left there. Got about just under 1 ETH left. Obviously if the price for Axion goes up, then that ETH will go up. That's needed. But that's pretty amazing stuff there. So wow, we pretty much sold that one out too. There's a catch up here. I think I've got a little behind what they were saying. Robbie says game for tall people, game for short people, and game for tall people. Axion token before that was a typo on my phone. Oh yeah, the reason why I didn't really get it is because Miniput's sort of like I don't know. It's not like, what would be a small person's game? I'm not really sure. I think of small person's game like gymnastics or gymnastics. A lot of small people in gymnastics. What else is? I don't know. Yeah, gymnastics is kind of. I always think of a small people's game, gymnastics. But what else would be a game that would be? Well, most games suit bigger, taller people. If you think of it, basketball, rugby, gridiron, or what do you call it? I guess football, American football, or soccer. That's pretty. Anybody can play that, I guess. Anybody can play soccer. New big bid. Yeah, John Robinson, you got that in one, so that was pretty awesome. And we'll probably see that come up. I'm not sure if it's come up yet in the activity. Yeah, 8.44 bid from a shark, 32.5 million. That rate's so good though. I was surprised. I'm not surprised that we get these sharks bidding in to get 15 point something million plus 10% bonus, and I bet they're self-referring, so it'll be 20% bonus on top of that. So I would be surprised. That's a really big payout, man. This sharks know how to get bigger. That's how they get bigger, and they become bigger and bigger until they become whales. So pretty interesting stuff there. Let's go check, actually see this one, see if we can bring up this account. They got 167 million stake there, so they own 0.1 of the shares. Their max stake though, 15.2 years, zoom there accidentally, and then earning some nice wrap Bitcoin tips, so very cool. They're about to increase their position dramatically. That's a very cool sign. I like that. This is a good investor. We like this shark. Very cool. I might just close that one out. Don't need to follow that one. So there we are, 13.64 versus 14.51. We're pretty much sold out. We've got a 1 ETH left, so if you want to get in and get that extra ETH there, you can feel free to go and do that. we'll probably wrap up actually. Well, we're at 40 minutes, so we'll probably give it another minute. Maybe we'll give it yeah, another minute or so. Not many people I run into. One more bid. This one is selling out fast. I say it because it has mini in the title of the game. Oh yeah. Well, I guess everybody would be mini to you, because it'd be like, if you're 6'7", it'd be 99% of the population would be 99.9% of the population would probably be shorter than you. So that's a game for everybody. Yeah. I actually was in Auckland, Robbie, and there was those tallest people in the world were on tour, and they were all crossing the main road there, and they were like I don't know, 7'6" and stuff like that. You know, even one of the two of them were super tall, maybe even up towards that 8-foot mark, somewhere around there. And I think they go around and they travel quite a bit, because I have seen them in Auckland twice, I think. So they must go around and do some, you know, talk stuff. Yeah, interesting. Wow, so this is pretty much sold out, man. These get sold out pretty easy, don't they? And we're only 35 minutes in there. Pretty neat. And obviously that helped lift the price a little bit. We had someone sell in there a little bit there. See what I mean? They like to sell into these things a little bit, but they're not necessarily related. But this seems the timing. There's only one, two. That's not too bad. But yeah, we got 000272791. Now, when you sell at this hotcakes, then you only have this sort of event at this particular time. So yeah, all right. So I think we might wrap it up there. I think it's not going to be long before we actually sell it out. And I'm not sure what's happening on there. So anyway, we're going to join me for tomorrow. We'll probably wrap it up here, but join me in for tomorrow for the next VCA 26. We'll do an open for that, obviously. And see you there. Patricia says crazy fast. It was indeed. And there's a little room there, so we'll see if someone else comes in and takes the rest of that room. And the price has gone up a bit there, so enough for, what is it, 0.9 ETH. So it's enough for somebody or two small people to get in there. We'll watch out for that. So thanks for watching, everybody. Catch me tomorrow for the VCA 26, and enjoy. Cheers. Catch you on Discord if you're on there. I'll be probably popped on there.